Hey folks, how you doing? Now welcome to this live in Group Synergy, and thank you very much Stacey Calder for saying that first of all I could come in to share with you some good tips about video, but also get to know you a little bit more. So thank you so much for joining us. Now over the next half hour we're going to be talking about loads of stuff about video. We're going to be talking to you and giving you some quick tips about what you can do straight away. We're going to be talking about some kind of strategies you can look into to make sure that video is absolutely spot on and is on point for you, your business and your brand. And also, I'm going to be basically sharing as much tips on my experiences of video that will help you going forward. So if you're live, put in the comments, say hey to me, that'd be really cool. So I can see Charlotte's watching, so thank you so much, Charlotte. And yeah, basically we're just going to be talking for the next half hour about video and everything about it. So why video? Why video? Well, on social media, it's so important now to get your message across in the best way possible. Video is a great way of doing that because you get to see the person who's actually doing it. Now, the great thing about it, pardon me, the thing is with that is if you can see the person, you can hear them, you can actually see their body language, you get to know them more. Now this accelerates the know, like, trust process so much quicker than what it would do normally. So if you just read a blog about someone, that's just words on a blank screen. That's all it is. But by using a video, you're getting to know your audience. You're connecting with that person who's looking at the phone just there. So actually, it's really important for you to do that. But so many people don't do it for a number of different reasons. And I'm going to be talking about the top 3 reasons now why I personally didn't do video sooner. And when I'm talking about video, I'm also talking about Facebook Live side, this one. For me, anything where you're in front of a camera, it's a sort of video. Live stream like this, I can save it and then it becomes a video. When it goes onto your timeline, so when you're watching it on the replay, again, it's a video. It just gives you an opportunity to engage Facebook Lives rather than not engage when it's a video. So the top 3 reasons why I didn't do videos before was quite simple. 1, I was scared about people not watching. Number 2, I wasn't happy with the way I looked or my self-confidence. And number 3, why the hell would anybody listen to me? I'm just a schmuck with a bald head and a beard. That's all I am. But why would people listen? And the truth is, those 3 bits were quite easily kind of smashed out of the park when I started to do videos regularly. Now, Charlotte, I can see that you've just done 2 videos today and you're going to look for more content ideas for Usborne. Great. So if anybody's on here and watching and you see any comments below, please help each other out. So if Charlotte's looking for content ideas for Usborne, tell her. Share your experiences with other people, and then it will combine to make us such a great atmosphere and a smashing group. So I digress. So 3 reasons. Didn't like myself, didn't like the self-confidence. Number 2, I was scared of actually doing it. And number 3, scared and I didn't know what to say. Number 3, why would anybody watch? So let's break it down. Self-confidence wise, so as I said before, I'm a schmuck with a bald head and a beard. That's who I am. But I've got a message and I'm happy to say it on camera. Now, if I meet someone in person, and in a previous life I was a retail manager, so I'd see people every day. Now, they would come in and they would see me like this. But I'm not, so people would come in and see me like this. But I wasn't happy doing a video where people, guess what, saw this. It didn't make sense. If someone's walking into a shop and seeing you for the first time, or someone's watching a video for the first time, in my mind, that's the same thing because it's still the same person they're seeing. What you need to think about video is it's just another interaction with you or your audience. That's all it is. And the ums, the ahs, the way I look, I can't change this. I can't change the way I sound. So why worry about it? There's no point. I might as well get on with video and be the 80% of people who are doing video now regularly on social media. Why the hell not? So that's number one. That was self-confidence. And also, to be fair, if I go on video or go on live, I can pick and choose how I look. So I can get ready, I can shave my head, I can do my beard, I can put a t-shirt on, I can put a shirt on, I can make sure the setting around me is okay. And I'll talk about all those things later on. But I can control what you see as the viewer. Number two, didn't know what to say. And also that links in with why would nobody watch it. And the truth is that actually, I've got plenty to say. We've all got plenty to say. And the truth is that actually, when you think about your experiences, your skills, what you're doing at the moment, so your current kind of situation, or your current clients, or your product knowledge when it comes to Usborne, you've got loads of stuff to say, you know. So straight away, for Charlotte, a few content ideas for Usbornes, I would say you've probably got, I'm just throwing it out there, have you got any favourite books that you love reading? If so, why don't you talk about those in different ones? Make sure they're Usborne books and record a small video regarding your favourite Usborne book. You can say what your target market is. You can say why you like it. You can be interactive with it, so show it in the video. Nice and straightforward. But you're bringing life to that one product. And then you could do a book of the week, book of the day, something like that. But that could be just one way. You just focus on one item, one interaction, one particular product, and job done. But in terms of what to say and what to do, there's content all the way around you. I can talk about video. I can talk about Facebook Lives. Today, I've recorded a radio show for a local radio station, so I could talk about that. You know, there's so much content around you. If you're, you know, a bookkeeper, you've got the tips and techniques that you use every day that other people would think, wow, that would save me loads of time. If you're a marketer, you know, you do stuff on your phone, you do stuff on your computer, which will drive people crazy because it will take them 2 hours to do it, where you can do it in 1 minute. And everyone's the same. Those little bits, those pain points, those skills is what you need to show on your video. So I believe everybody has got something to say. Number three. So the first point that I didn't like video was I didn't like myself, self-confidence. Number two, didn't know what to say. Number three, to be honest, it was a get out. I didn't have the time. And I didn't really, I was scared about people not watching it. That's put it frank, I was scared of people not watching it. But, and this is the bit, if you do 100 videos, if you do 1,000 videos, and nobody sees it, fine. If you do 1,001 video and it catches, or it makes a difference to one person's life, surely that is what you want to do. Surely that makes a difference. So for me, it's not the amount of people who are watching, it's about the value that I'm giving in each and every video. At the moment, there's only one person watching this live. Am I scared? Am I worried? No, not at all. Purely because it's going to stay on your timeline. It's going to stay on your newsfeed. You can watch this at any time. So what I'd want you to do really is to go back on the replay and check it out and share it with other teams, because this will help you and your business. I'm not worried about that. I know this is going to be great content. And by explaining my journey and giving you top tips, do you know what? It's going to help you in some way, form or shape. It is. And I apologise for my dog who's just seen someone walk past the window. He's probably going to bark in 2 seconds. He's just growling. So, I'm not worried now if anybody watches it. As long as it provides value to one person. That's my goal. Every video, every live, I want it to give value to one person. Equally, I'm going to share the hell out of any assets I've got, including this. So Facebook Lives, you can save onto your phone, and then if you've got a YouTube channel, you can smash it on there to give you a different audience. Also, when it's on YouTube, you can put it on to Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever you want. As long as it provides value, you do it. So for me now, I'm not afraid of people not watching it, because I know it's going to provide value to maybe just one person. Equally, I'm going to share the hell out of it to make sure that people do watch it. You know, it's not hard to share it on social media, to create a post around it. So if you haven't checked it out today, you will see it at a different time. The objection of having no time, that's just crap. That is just crap, because everyone can make time for a minute or two video. And the average length of a decent video is 60 to 90 seconds on social media. So Facebook Live being a half hour, that's not going to be a decent video. But people can dip in and out of it, and that's the beauty of it. So for me, 60 to 90 seconds, and I'll go back to that in a bit, is an ideal time to do that. And everyone can find 60 to 90 seconds per day to look and share and give an insight via video. Now, I'll give you an example of this. When I really kicked off video, and I've kicked off video twice, I like to put myself into a challenge situation because I perform well under pressure. So for my challenges, I set out to do a 7-day and a 10-day video challenge, where I was going to do a video every day for that particular time. Now, I posted it in a group. I actually posted it into this group, and this kick-started it. So thank you for everyone who remembered that. But every day I would post a different video, and it was only 60 to 90 seconds long. It was me walking down the street, giving an insight. It was me in a situation, a set where I was going to do that. It was me after or before a networking event. So it was in situations where I made sure I made time to do it. It's quite funny that after 7 days, I actually felt great about doing video. So much so I carried it on. I then created the 12-day video challenge because that's how long I did it for, and other people started doing it as well, and that stayed with me. So if I want to really absorb myself into a situation, I spend time actually learning about that and making time for that subject. So previously I've been doing 14-day challenges with different people around different topics. There's one about video which I'll share into the group. Everyone in here can have free access to it. I don't care. It's going to help you. It's going to provide value. And Stacey, if you're watching, you don't know that, but it's the case. I'm going to be sharing the video challenge. I'm going to be sharing the video challenge with everyone in here free of charge. See, Charlotte Cooper's just put a comment on there. Started to do a video because of your challenge. Just got inconsistent with it. And that's true with most people. We all have great intentions, but life gets in the way. So you need to make sure you've got time, you find time to do it. Easiest way to do that is batch record. I'll talk about that in a bit. But challenges are great. And doing a daily video or committing to doing a daily video is the easiest way of getting practice. And guess what? Day one, you might be nervous. You might do 100 takes before you're happy with it and you post it. Day two, you might get down to 50, you might get down to 30. After day 7, it's going to be dramatically decreased. And you might be down to 1 or 2. And that's because you're used to doing it. You're used to hearing your voice. You're used to pausing. You're used to kind of looking at yourself in the camera. You're used to setting up stuff. So it's going to be actually a lot easier to do that. Charlotte, I will see you later at networking. But the main thing is to just get used to it. And remember, you don't have to post it. You really don't have to post it. You can delete it and not post it. But the video that you don't post is still, the video that you post, that's not 100%. Still going to be better than the video that you don't post, and your competitor might well be posting it. So I would say setting challenges and setting goals is great, and Stacey's great at doing that. So if you need any help with goal setting, go and see her. She's great. But there were the 3 things that were stopping me before from video. So if you want to put in the comments now what's stopping you from doing video, or what you're scared of, or your impressions of video. If you love video, let us know. And if you want to join us on a Facebook Live, please go for it. I can quite happily just click the invite section, which is down the bottom of your toolbar, and then, let's get you on and we can talk about video. But the main thing is is you telling us about what you're not happy with video. If you're watching on the replay, put it in the comments below, and I will be monitoring the comments, and I'll be sharing them, and I'll be giving insights afterwards as well. So, 3 reasons why I wasn't doing it. Didn't have enough time, and I wasn't. Why would anybody watch it? Number 2, what would I gonna say? And number 3, didn't like the way I look. Now, the one bit I didn't cover there is the what am I gonna say bit, and this is kind of links in with my top tips, because for me, for video, I know what I'm gonna say before I go live. Before I press play, I've got a plan. Now, some people love to kind of write it down individual, write down a whole paragraph. I can't do that because I can't read it all in that natural. What I can do is have a bullet point system. And with the bullet point system, I've got it with my phone, I've got it on my laptop here. So if my eyes start down there, I'm looking at my laptop. And the beauty of bullet points is I know, and I've got a rough plan of what I want to hit, and I know how long I'm going to take to do it. If it's only a 60-second 90 video, I probably won't do a kind of a plan. I'll just have 3 bullet points, because in that time people can only absorb 3 bits of information. On a longer live like this, I've got it set up on my laptop and I've got 10 points on a couple of different slides that I know I want to cover. And hey, if I don't cover them all, who cares? It's not about the amount of content, it's about the quality and the value of the content that you're putting out. So when I go live or when I press record, I know what I'm going to say. I also know what I'm going to look like, so I prepare my look, which takes hours and hours, as you can kind of tell. But the main thing is I know that I know what I'm going to wear, and I know what I'm going to be, kind of how I'm going to look. So it takes the pressure off me. But also I know the set. I know what I'm going to be doing. So before I went live, I put my 2 banners up. So banner 1 and banner 2, just so I've got a bit of branding here. But also I made sure that my tripod, that my phone is there, is set up, that my phone was adequately charged, my laptop was all sorted, and I knew what I was going to say. So I prepared the set, but I also prepared the equipment, and I made sure I had enough time to do that before going live. So preparing is so important. So prepare yourself, prepare your content, and prepare the set. 3 important things. The only thing I didn't do was put the dog out so he could bark at any time. But hey, it's all good fun. You could also snuggle up next to me. You can maybe see him later on. I don't know. So they're the 3 things I do before I do any video. So far today, in the last 15 minutes, we have covered the 3 things that was stopping me from doing video and how I overcome it. Also, 3 ways to prepare for your live or your video. Make sure that your set's okay, make sure you're okay, and make sure you know what you're going to say. And the more times you do that, the easier it gets. The less time you have to spend doing it. This whole thing took me probably 5 to 10 minutes to set up. First time I did it, an hour. If I was going live before, I'd spend half hour just making sure everything was okay. Did all this in 5 minutes because I'm drilled, I know what works, I know what doesn't work, and I know what order I need to do stuff, and I've got it all planned out. So the more times you do it, the quicker you get. People just give up too soon. So I'm now going to whistle through 13 tips for your videos. And then I'm going to give you 10 ideas of what to post. So as I say, this is just pure value, pure value. And remember, if you're watching on the replay, put your comments below about your top tips at this point. So, some top tips. Always record in your video in landscape or square. Landscape is best, or square. The reason is because if you do it in portrait, you're going to get 2 lines. You're going to get 2 lines at the side just there. And that's not good for anyone. If you're in landscape, imagine your TV or watching on YouTube. It's going to fill the whole screen. On your phone, if you turn it landscape, it's going to fill the whole screen. If you turn it portrait, it's going to fill the whole screen. So doing it in landscape gives you so much more options. And remember, on Instagram, it's square videos unless you're doing IGTV, and then it's portrait, but square. So make sure your main body is in the center. So for me, this Facebook Live isn't kind of quite right because that banners are offset to me. But I'm not going to turn it into a square video, so I don't mind that. The main thing is make sure that it's suitable to transfer over to different media. So I know this will be okay on YouTube as a private video for people, and I know it will be okay on Facebook Live, so that fulfills the purpose. If you're going on Instagram TV, so IGTV, that's all recorded portrait, not landscape. So I would say maybe do a separate video, portrait rather than landscape. If you try to post a landscape video on IGTV to if you try to post a landscape video onto IGTV, you will get a close-up version of the middle section as the portrait. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it don't. I would prefer to re-record it and post a separate one myself. As I said before, tip number 2 is about recording length. And the average time for a great video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram last year was 60 to 90 seconds. Why is that? Nice and simple, people's attention spans aren't that long. And if you're going to be doing a video, you want maximum attention span in your content. So you want to make sure that you're hitting that. Now, I would say that this year, because those figures are based on last year's research, 2019, 2020, attention spans are going down. So I'll probably say it's actually closer to 60 seconds now rather than 90 seconds. But the main thing is, just test it out. And 60 seconds doesn't last that long. So as long as you've got the content prepared, you can plan for that. 60 seconds, smash it out. Tip number 3, or tip number 4 really, is a nice and simple one. But put all your videos on YouTube. Now, YouTube is your 3rd biggest search engine at the moment, and it's growing day by day by day. And by having your videos on YouTube, you're putting yourself into a different market and a different platform. But you can also then share all your videos on your different platforms. So you can put it onto Twitter, you can put it onto LinkedIn, you can put it onto Facebook as a YouTube link. So important. But not many people do it. And it only takes a couple of minutes to set it up, and it's free. So why wouldn't you do it? Now, if you're talking to someone with a video, 5 to 30 minutes is probably the maximum time that you want to spend doing it. Facebook Live like this, 30 minutes, job done. I wouldn't go any longer than that unless there's loads of questions and answers going back and forth, or it's a workshop type of deal. But 5 to 30 minutes, if you're talking to someone, is probably going to be better than a 60 to 90 second video. Just saying. Also, you've got to make sure your lighting is absolutely spot on. Now, what I've done today is purposely put half of my face in the light and half of my light out of the light. So I want to show you what a light like this one does. So this is a brand that I love, Manfrotto. And I've got a stand, I've got lights, I've got a mic from them, and it's really good. And the lights really work. And I just wanted to show you the difference that it makes. So you've got lighting on, no lighting on that one, but lighting on that one. Now if I put my light on, you can see what a difference that makes. It makes a massive difference. And if I've got it just there, it will even out. Yeah, it will even out the light between it, which is fantastic, you know. So you've got to make sure that the lighting is on point. Now, the best way to do it is position yourself in front of a window to make sure that you've got enough natural light kind of coming in. If not, you can use a light like this to be able to do it. I'll just show you. That's me fully lit up. That's me non-lit up. So you can see it makes a difference. Something like that costs you 30 or 40 quid, but it makes a big difference to your videos. Especially if you're on set and you can't control it. Taking one of those makes such a difference. So making sure the light is good, but also make sure the sound is on point and it's clear. If you're in an echoey room, might be worth looking at getting a mic. If you're outside and it's windy, again, might be worth checking it out. If you've got an iPhone and you've got your phones like this microphone on here is damn good. So check it out and plug it in and then record a video from there. Because you will get a much better sound quality with one of these rather than you just walking down the street holding your phone up. And to prove this, in about half hour, so around 11 o'clock-ish, I'll post a video in the group showing this. And I will show you me doing a video about this live using one of these. Just to prove that point, because I want you to start doing videos and I want to help you as much as I can. So by using this, which normally comes with a phone, it's simple. Otherwise, get a little lapel mic, get a handheld mic, whatever you want to do, make sure the sound is better. Also, with sound versus light, people excuse bad lighting, people won't watch a video if it's got bad sound. So sound is more important than light in grand situations. Okay, so on equipment, you've also got tripods as well. Now I'm using a little gorilla stand now to make sure that the phone's set up. So I've got both of my hands just here, you can see it, and I don't have to worry about it holding it still. If I was you could use books, you could use kind of your laptop, whatever it is. I would say invest in a decent tripod, and it makes it so much easier, because what you're doing is you're freeing up your hands, you're making it easier, and the quality, because it's steady, of the video is going to be so much higher. So invest in a tripod, and hey, they're not expensive. The ones I've got cost between £30 and £60, and they're not the high end, but they're certainly not the cheapest. So invest, but definitely get a tripod. The Power Mic's great. Use your phone buds if you've got them. Also, this goes back to the planning stage. Make sure you know what you're going to say before you go live. It sounds simple, but remember the 3 steps. Remember the 3 steps. Plan where you're going to be, you're sitting, plan what you're going to say, and plan what you're going to look like. So, what else can you do? Well, once you've recorded it, you can review it and make sure you're happy with it. You can put it to editing software like Splice, Video Editor, Adobe, Photoshop, add end screens, start screens and end screens, and you can do all that jazz. But make sure that you're happy with the content before you post it. If you're going live, it's slightly different, but that's when you prepare just that a little bit more. And also, make sure that, I'm just checking my notes before I say that, you look at the camera just there rather than the screen. So this is me looking at the screen. I'm not looking at you, I'm looking off center, and it looks a bit weird. But if I just move there, and if I look now at the screen just there, I am looking at the center of the screen, and you're going to see that a little bit better. For me, it feels odd because I'm off center, but actually if I'm there, that's off center, and I've got to think about it from a viewer's point of view. So look at the camera, not the screen. Camera, not screen. All good? See, I just did it. All good? All good. So, the last bit of the top tips is to upload it in the highest quality possible. So HD is the best at the moment. If you can upload it in HD, fantastic, because at least that way you're going to get the best quality out of the video, but also your viewers are going to get the best viewing experience. So upload it into HD. Now, I covered those 13 points really quickly, and what I'll do is I'll post a link to those, because it's all in the blog. I'll post a link to that later on in the group. Now, I'm just going to give you a very quick 1 minute idea section. So you can make a video of how you got started in a business, video about what the blog or a business means to you. You can do why you chose your brand colours, and that's important to some people. You could you can tell an interesting story. You can have a story time video. Why not? Read one of the books. Do it. You know, you think of a Krakenori, Jackanory, that kind of style. Why not do that? So cool. No one's doing it. Do it. You can think about what you were doing before and how you got into it. You can do it how your business has changed your life. You can do it about why it's rewarding and how it helps people. You can do it about your future dreams, your future plans. You can do it about deliveries. You can do it all about the different books you've got. If you an event, you can talk to people about the actual event, where you can find them, why would you visit the event, all that jazz. You know, you want to make sure that you're using video as much as you can. But remember, one golden rule of video: you can delete it if you're not happy with it. So if you don't want to do it at all, you don't want the video to go out, stuff it, delete it. You don't need to do it. So, to wrap up, the last half hour we have covered the 3 reasons why you might not do a video, and the 3 reasons why that stopped me from doing video. We've covered the 3 things to remember before you go live or press record. Plan your setting, plan yourself, plan what you're going to actually look at and what you're going to say. And then we gave 13 top tips, and I've just given you 10 ideas of what to post in there. That is me out for today. In the comments below, If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm afraid this isn't available to you, but if you're watching in the Group Synergy group, you will find a link to the video challenge that you can take free of charge, as well as a link to my 13 quick tips about video on my blog. And in about half hour, I'm going to be doing a video to show you about mics and lapel mics. Catch you all later. Thank you, Stacey, for allowing me to do a live in this group. Have a great Christmas, everyone, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.